there are a number of self-help strategies which people with depression may find helpful. Although it may seem obvious, seeking help early is very, very important. This would normally be through your family doctor. Go along to your doctor and discuss how you're feeling. If you are prescribed medication, it is very important that you take it as prescribed in the correct dosage. If you're having side effects and have to stop taking the medication for any reason, then it is important that you go back to your doctor and let them know. They may have alternative medication that they can offer you, or they may perhaps offer you a different form of treatment, talking therapy or something similar. It's important also to learn about the illness. The more you learn about the illness, the more you'll understand about it. You'll understand more about the signs, the symptoms, the treatments, and most importantly, what you can do to help yourself. Aware Defeat Depression have a range of information booklets, and we also have a lot of information available on our website. It is also important to talk about your illness. We've all heard the saying that a problem shared is a problem halved. Talk to your family and friends. Let them know how you're feeling. If you can't talk to your family and friends, or perhaps if you want to talk to people who've personal experience of the illness, go along to Aware Defeat Depression support group. There's one near you. Further details are available also on the website. It's also important to tackle any underlying problems which you feel may be contributing to your depression. Things like money problems, issues at work, relationship problems. If you can take action to address these problems, it can greatly speed up the recovery process. And there are a number of organisations there that can help you if you can't tackle them on your own. Try to establish a routine. This mightn't be very difficult if you're at work or college, but if you're at home all day, it can be a very long day and sometimes can be very, very helpful to establish a routine. Try and plan some activities during the day. Something in the morning, something in the afternoon, and something in the evening time. They can be simple things like perhaps doing some housework, going for a walk, ringing a family member, or doing something, a hobby perhaps that you have an interest in. But try to establish that routine because it can be very, very beneficial. Keep active and exercise. There's a lot of evidence that exercise is beneficial for your mental well-being. And what can happen when we're depressed is that we stop exercising. We can feel very tired, perhaps our sleep is being disturbed, and we lack that motivation as well. But getting out into the fresh air, having some exercise, it doesn't have to be anything strenuous. It can be as simple as going for a short walk. Any exercise is better than none. Wash the car, do some gardening, whatever you find helpful. And little steps like that in the long term can reap enormous benefits. Eat as well as you can. Although it sounds obvious, we are what we eat. We all hear a lot of talk about improving our physical health by eating 5 fruit and veg a day. It's the same for our brain. Often when we're depressed, we tend to seek out sugary foods. We maybe perhaps involved in comfort eating. And these can be helpful in the short term. But we may get an energy boost, for example, from sugary snacks. But then afterwards, as the effect wears off, you actually feel worse. So eat as well as you can. If you can't eat a lot, eat small meals often during the day. Be aware of your sleep also. One of the first things that can be disturbed when you're depressed is your sleep. You may find that it's difficult getting to sleep in the evening, or perhaps you wake up very early in the morning. So it's important to establish a sleep routine. Try and go to your bed at the same time every night. Get up at the same time every morning as you can. Try and avoid napping during the day. If you nap during the day, lying on your bed can actually make your problems seem worse, and then you can get caught in a vicious cycle of lying on your bed during the day and then staying up during the night. Some people might find it helpful to avoid exercise late in the evening, and again avoiding caffeinated drinks late in the day. Try not to isolate yourself. If you're depressed, if you're at home all day on your own, it can be very, very difficult. It gives you more time to dwell on your problems, and it can make things seem actually worse than what they are. So keep in touch with your family and friends. Talk to other people, your neighbours and other people around you, and you may find that very, very helpful.